Condemned from the Verve. And what do you think's been the hardest lesson that you've learnt over the last year or so? I don't know. Has there been one?
Not to get complacent. Not to think. Not to think. Not to believe that the sun shines out your arse. Not to believe that you are the biggest thing since sliced bread. Because I tell you what, since 1994, there's a lot of bands who've come through, right? And it's like what I'm saying before. It's like, you know, there is a lot of bands who I don't particularly think that are good as us, but like when our first album in 1994, it was like we just like decimated everything. That was it. Supersonic, you know what I mean? And you know, like Live Forever. And we got to get back to that, you know. And maybe it's not about, you know, like the songwriting. You know, I have my style about writing songs, and I'll always write melodic songs, but I think it's just going to go about the way that you record them. And I don't think that on the last album, on like Be Here Now, that we took too many chances in the studio. You see, you know, and it's like a sad thing to say, but I think that one of the best things that I've ever done was Setting Sun with like the Chemical Brothers. Now, you know, and I wrote half of that song. I wrote like the melody, like, and the lyrics, blah blah blah, and all that. Now it's like I was saying before, I'm not saying we've got to go do a dance album, but it's like we're sort of stuck in this rut of like being this like 5-piece rock and roll band, you know, stick it in the Marshalls, blah blah blah, chug away.
You sound like you're a bit unhappy with the last record, in a way.
No.
Or frustrated, maybe.
I'm not unhappy with the record, not at all. I think the songs are great songs. I mean, do you know what I mean? Stand By Me, Fading Out, All Around the World, you know, It's Getting Better, man. I'd die for them songs. I'm telling you, I would die for them songs. But it's like, I'll never record songs like them again, because you can't. You know, it's like,
So
I could do...
It's onward from here, is what we're going to say.
Well, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
OK, we have to wrap things up. We're going to play a track from the Sex Pistols album, which I read somewhere, I think it was in the Sun newspaper, actually, was your favourite album of all time.
Well, it must be true.
Just checking.
Yeah. Well, never mind the bollocks. I think I bought that when I was about 12, and it's still the most dangerous rock and roll record of all time, ever.
Noel Gallagher, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Pretty vacant. You've been listening to the evening session with Liam and Noel. We apologise if you've been offended by any of the language tonight, but in a live situation, that can happen. That's Oasis. Stay tuned for the movie update and John Peel.
97 to 99 FM.